Good evening, everyone. I stand before you today as a testament to something we all know deep down but often forget. Greatness is not handed to you, it is carved out of pain, rejection, and failure. Pain has the remarkable ability to transform, to turn a moment of despair into a springboard for strength. For many women, struggles become the foundation upon which they build their resilience. It's in those difficult, painful moments that the true depth of a woman's character is revealed. When life doesn't go as planned, when obstacles arise, and when everything seems to be falling apart, it's easy to lose hope. But pain, real, raw, and relentless pain, has a way of sharpening us, honing our willpower, and making us stronger than we ever thought possible. The struggle doesn't make you weak, it makes you unbreakable. Think about the women who have had to face adversity, be it in their personal lives, careers, or health. In those moments of heartache, they find an inner strength they never knew they had. When faced with loss or disappointment, women don't give up. They dig deeper. They rise. It's like the world demands that they either break or grow, and they choose to grow. Pain is transformative in a way that nothing else is. It teaches patience, it fosters empathy, and it reveals what you're truly made of. When you go through a hard time, you can either choose to succumb to it, allowing it to defeat you, or you can choose to let it shape you into something better. And while the world may not always acknowledge the inner battles that women face, they don't need validation. The strength that is cultivated through pain is undeniable to those who see it for what it truly is. Every challenge, every hardship, and every painful experience can be a lesson. It builds a deeper sense of resilience that empowers a woman to handle whatever comes next. Women who have endured struggle learn to trust themselves more because they've seen what they are capable of when faced with the impossible. Pain doesn't leave a woman broken, it leaves her seasoned with wisdom that only experience can provide. It becomes the armor she wears as she faces the world with a deeper understanding of her own power. The strength and resilience women gain from pain are like muscles that grow through consistent use. The more challenges they face, the more they can handle. It's not the absence of pain that makes a woman strong, but her response to it. A woman who chooses to face her pain with courage, to stand tall in the face of adversity, emerges from every struggle with a fierceness that cannot be extinguished. Pain, when embraced, becomes the fuel that propels her forward. It becomes the very reason she thrives. Rejection can feel like a personal attack, a blow to our self-worth and dreams. It's easy to see a no as a dead end, a signal that we are not good enough. But what if rejection is not the end of the road, but rather a redirection to something better? The truth is, rejection isn't something to fear. It's something to embrace because often it's the universe's way of guiding us toward a path that's more aligned with our true potential. When we face rejection, we may be disappointed, frustrated, or heartbroken, but we must remind ourselves that rejection is not a reflection of our value. It's a moment of clarity. Every no we encounter is a push towards a more authentic version of success, even if we can't see it in the moment. What appears as a setback often sets the stage for something far greater than we could have imagined. When one door closes, it's because another, more suited to our growth, is waiting to be opened. Rejection teaches resilience. It challenges us to find new ways to adapt and improve, making us stronger in the process. When things don't go as planned, we are forced to step back, reassess, and find different routes. In the end, these detours often bring us closer to our dreams as they lead us toward experiences, people, and opportunities that were previously hidden. Rejection is simply the universe's way of helping us refine our path and pushing us to think beyond the limits we once set for ourselves. Rather than dwelling on rejection, we can choose to see it as an opportunity for growth and learning. It invites us to evaluate whether the opportunity was truly meant for us, or whether something even better is on the horizon. In moments of rejection, we are given the chance to reimagine our future. We can pivot, recalibrate, and try again with even more clarity and determination. It's like being redirected by an invisible hand, guiding us to a place where our talents, passions, and purpose can truly shine. Sometimes the things we think we want are not what we need. Rejection helps us realize that the path we initially sought might not have been the best one for us. Through rejection, we often find ourselves realigned with what truly matters. what will bring us lasting fulfillment, growth, and joy. The key is to remember that rejection isn't a roadblock, it's merely a detour on the way to a more perfect destination, one that we may not have been able to see until we were nudged away from our original plan. Failure is often viewed as a negative outcome, something to be avoided at all costs. But in reality, failure is one of the most powerful teachers we will ever encounter. It's through failure that we learn the most about ourselves, our limits, and the world around us. Each setback, each mistake, each moment of feeling like we've lost is not a reflection of our worth, but an opportunity to learn, evolve, and rise higher. When we fail, we are forced to look within and assess what went wrong, what could have been done differently, and what we can take away from the experience. Failure strips away the illusion of perfection and presents us with an honest reflection of where we are, what we're capable of, and what needs to be done to grow. Far from being an end, failure is simply the beginning of a new chapter, one that offers invaluable lessons that can only be learned through experience. Failure teaches resilience. It shows us how to get back up when we fall and how to push forward even when the odds seem stacked against us. When we face failure, we are not meant to be discouraged, but instead to find the strength to keep moving. It's in these moments of struggle that we build the mental and emotional muscles necessary for success. Every time we rise from failure, we become more determined, more focused, and more equipped to face the challenges that lie ahead. Moreover, failure encourages us to reassess our approach and think outside the box. It forces us to be innovative, to be creative, and to find solutions where we once saw none. If we are open to the lessons failure provides, we begin to see it as a catalyst for growth. It's not about beating ourselves up over mistakes, but about learning from them, making adjustments, and using them as stepping stones toward a better version of ourselves. In the process of failing and learning, we develop a deeper understanding of what we truly want and what we're capable of. We realize that failure isn't permanent. It's simply a part of the journey. We fall, we rise, and each time we rise higher than before. Through failure, we find the courage to try again, knowing that every attempt brings us closer to the person we are meant to become. And in this continuous cycle of learning, evolving, and rising, we discover that failure is not the opposite of success. It is a necessary ingredient of it. Self-belief is the foundation of every great achievement. It is the unwavering conviction that you are capable of reaching your goals regardless of the doubts or criticisms that may surround you. At times, the world may not see your vision, your worth, or your potential. People may doubt you, dismiss your ideas, or even question your ability to succeed. But in those moments, the most important thing you can do is trust yourself. Self-belief is non-negotiable because without it, there is no path forward. When no one else believes in you, you must be the one to hold on to your vision with both hands. In fact, there are times when others' doubt and skepticism can be an unexpected fuel for growth. If you can learn to believe in yourself when no one else does, you unlock a power that is unstoppable. It's not about arrogance or ignoring constructive feedback. It's about staying true to your inner knowing and understanding that your potential is not defined by external opinion. Self-belief is built on the foundation of self-awareness and trust. When you know yourself, your strengths, and your values, you become unshakable. It doesn't matter how many times you fall or how many obstacles you face. If you trust yourself, you will always find a way to rise again. It's the internal fire that keeps you moving forward when the road ahead is unclear or difficult. It's the quiet, unshakable confidence that you are worthy of success and that you have what it takes to achieve it, even when others may not see it yet. The beauty of self-belief is that it doesn't require validation from anyone else. It doesn't need applause, recognition, or approval. You validate yourself. You become your own greatest cheerleader. When you trust yourself, you give yourself the power to overcome challenges, to stay focused on your goals, and to continue moving forward even when the path is not easy. You stop seeking external validation and start looking within. And when you do this, you create a solid foundation from which anything is possible. Self-belief is also about owning your worth and refusing to settle for anything less than what you deserve. When you truly believe in your own potential, you set boundaries, take risks, and make choices that align with your purpose, even when it feels uncomfortable. The strength of believing in yourself lies in your ability to move forward with or without the support of others. It's your belief in your own journey that carries you through the toughest times, and it is that same belief that will propel you to success, regardless of the doubts or obstacles in your way. Owning your story is about embracing every part of who you are, the triumphs, the failures, the moments of doubt, and the times when you were at your best. It's about acknowledging the struggles you've faced and understanding that they don't define you in a negative way, but rather contribute to the depth of your character. When you own your story, you stop hiding behind the shame or guilt of past mistakes. Instead, you recognize the power in those experiences and use them as a source of strength, not only for yourself, but for others. Every personal struggle, every challenge you've encountered has shaped you into who you are today. The pain you've experienced has given you wisdom. The obstacles you faced have taught you resilience, and the failures you've endured have shown you perseverance. It is through these very struggles that you become relatable to others. No one has a perfect life. We all face hardships. And when you own your story, you allow others to see that they are not alone in their pain. You become a mirror for others, showing them that if you can rise from your struggles, so can they. Owning your story means not shying away from your vulnerability. It's allowing yourself to be open and honest about where you've been and how you've gotten to where you are. When you share your experiences with others, you create a connection that goes beyond surface level interactions. Your authenticity invites others to be real with themselves and to see that their struggles do not diminish them, but instead are part of their journey toward growth and transformation. The power of owning your story is in its ability to uplift others. When you share your truth, you offer hope. You show others that it's okay to be imperfect, to stumble, to fall. What matters is how you rise each time, how you continue to move forward despite the odds. Your story has the potential to inspire others to take ownership of their own journeys, to see their hardships not as failures, but as lessons. Moreover, owning your story empowers you to use your past to fuel your future. When you fully accept where you've come from, you gain the strength to move forward with purpose and clarity. You no longer carry the weight of shame or regret. Instead, you take the lessons learned from your struggles and channel them into creating a future that reflects the person you have become. By owning your story, you not only liberate yourself, but also give others permission to do the same, creating a ripple effect of empowerment and inspiration. Creating your own destiny is about taking control of your future and not waiting for circumstances or others to dictate the course of your life. It's about breaking free from societal expectations, overcoming the barriers that have been placed in your way, and actively shaping the life you desire. You are the author of your own story, and the power lies in your hands to determine the direction of your journey, no matter where you start or what challenges you face. Too often, people allow external factors to define their path, whether it's family expectations, societal norms, or past failures. But when you take full ownership of your life, you refuse to let these external forces hold you back. You recognize that your destiny is not something that is written in stone, and it certainly isn't something that can be predicted by the opinions of others. Your destiny is shaped by your choices, your actions, and your willingness to step outside the box and pursue the life you envision for yourself. Breaking barriers is a necessary part of creating your own destiny. The barriers may be physical, mental, or emotional, but they are there to challenge you. They test your resolve and your desire to break free from limitations. Whether it's overcoming fear, defying the expectations others have set for you, or simply pushing through self-doubt, breaking these barriers is what allows you to rise above the status quo. Every time you push past an obstacle, you redefine what is possible for you. Expanding the scope of your potential, rewriting your own success story is about shifting the narrative that others may have written for you. It's about recognizing that your success is not defined by the number of times you've been told no or by the failures you've faced. Instead, success is defined by your resilience, your ability to keep going even when the odds seem stacked against you. You have the power to redefine what success looks like on your own terms, to create a version of success that aligns with your passions, values, and desires. To create your own destiny, you must believe that you are worthy of the life you want. You must have the courage to step into the unknown, to take risks, and to trust that the effort you put into pursuing your dreams will eventually pay off. It's not about waiting for opportunities to fall into your lap. It's about creating those opportunities through action, persistence, and an unwavering belief in your ability to manifest the future you desire. Your destiny is not a random series of events. It is a reflection of the choices you make each day and the courage you have to forge your own path. So, to every woman who has been doubted, dismissed, or overlooked, stand tall. You are not defined by your struggles, you are strengthened by them. You are not just a survivor, you are unstoppable. Embrace your pain, learn from your rejections, and rise from your failures. Because a great woman is made not by what she goes through, but by how she chooses to rise beyond it. Thank you.